You gonna do the thing? Am I gonna do what thing? Are you gonna you gonna do an intro or anything like that? I mean, it's kind of what you do, right? You gonna hit the music or anything? Nah, man, I'm not gonna hit the music. All right, I don't have it set up that way right now. We're just gonna do no music, no sound effects, casual conversation. Me, you, Joe, if he ever shows up. He's supposed to be here already. He's running late. He's not really known for being punctual, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna make fun of Joe for being late. You've never been on time for anything ever. I was here before Joe right now. Doesn't that count?
I guess it counts.
Oh, hi, Joe.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Welcome to the show. Joe, he was talking a lot of stuff about you. He was being mean. Is what he I think he was bullying you, Joe.
No way.
Not Joe. Anti-bully. Monsters are zero. This monster's your hero. It's not really a play on you being Mark the Monster. It's Monsters are zero. The clothing brand. It's not.
Okay.
Just saying.
All right, it's all good. Don't worry. I ain't mad.
Yeah. No music, Joe.
No music. Okay, cool. No music.
Different setup, different mic. I don't got the cans on. Got the earbuds in. CMF, nothing brand. That's what I got going on. Yeah.
He's having a great day, huh?
Buying appliances is a shit show. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Maybe we just need someone to give us an appliance sponsorship. That's not, Mark, that's not how this works. That's not what we're doing. Don't need that. Just need things to work right. That's all I ask for.
Yeah.
There we go. Don't look so shocked, Mark. Get it together, buddy.
Oh, poor Mark.
Let's kick things off with Johnny Gargano. Harsh corrupt Johnny Gargano, his father's pizza place caught on fire in Cleveland.
What?
Yeah, his dad's safe. He wasn't there, but it's and it essentially it's gone.
Damn. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I mean, it's something like that. That devastating, probably something electrical, maybe. I don't really know, but definitely sucks. Panther, what's up, man? Cuban Gorilla, how you doing? Thank you guys for stopping in. We are, wish Johnny Gargano's family well. It sucks, really sucks. I know they were planned an event there for SummerSlam weekend for Johnny to be there and do some stuff. Terrible thing, man. It is I think that business was his dad's. You know, he put his life into his life's work. So it sucks to see that happen.
Yeah. Insurance won't do much for him.
Yeah. I think if memory serves me correctly, Johnny's dad's in his 80s, if I'm remembering right. So I think probably not time to start from the ground up for him. So this may just be universe telling him it's time to retire, but still, it still sucks. Terrible thing to see happen. And great for the Gargano family. Luckily, his dad was safe. He wasn't there. Nobody was there. So everything else can be replaced.
Yeah. Still sucks.
But yeah. So I started the show with doom and gloom, Joe. Aren't you happy for that?
I am.
That's
It's a rare moment in life. So I can't say.
We're talking Gargano's Pizza in Cleveland and the events there. But interesting thing is coming to Cleveland, Joe.
There's a lot of things coming to Cleveland.
Very interesting thing just announced today. SummerSlam weekend, Friday, August 2nd. Damian Priest live at the Agora.
I saw that. The Priest Day, they call it.
Yeah. There's going to be a kickoff event for SmackDown on Friday also. I do not know the time for Damian Priest live, but they're doing events like all day Friday in Cleveland for WWE. Then that's at the Agora.
Oh.
And then we have SmackDown on Friday, SummerSlam on Saturday.
It's either, I think it's Friday, Sami Zayn's comedy show at 2.
So where is he doing his comedy show at? Is he doing it?
I think it's.
Do you have to know where? So he's going to be at the Agora. Damian Priest will be at the Agora.
Taker.
I believe Taker's at the Agora.
Saturday. Taker's Saturday.
You want to know where I'm not going to be?
You're not going to be in Cleveland.
I am not going to be in Cleveland, man. First of all, that kickoff show, that kickoff event they're doing on Friday, and they're doing it in front of Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, and it's free. So all the ticket packages you could buy for SmackDown on Friday, no parking passes. You can't pre-buy parking from anything affiliated with Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse because they share a parking lot with Progressive Field, or a parking garage. There's also a Guardians game on Friday.
Damn.
There's a Guardians game, there's SmackDown, and there's SummerSlam kickoff, all happening Friday. And a spot that has shared park. Where the hell are you going to park at?
I told you. You got park at the airport, take the subway, get to the Tower City.
No. I'm not doing that. I'm not. You can do it.
Or second, just park over by 117th, take the train there. Boom. Tower City.
Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that.
I'm just saying. Then your options.
When's the last time you were on 117th?
I was over there last year.
I ain't been on West 117th since it closed the White Castle. In fact, I think the last trip was the last day that White Castle was open. So last time I've been around 117th.
Yeah. About last year when what was that? When I took that Target for something. Yeah.
Man, you can go. You should go. You should go to all of it, Joe.
Okay. If I do the math right, that's at least 2-day event, parking, including food and everything. That's like saying.
Hear me out, man.
Somebody.
You and Mark should just go to the kickoff, shoot some content.
Okay.
Call it a day.
All right.
Kickoff's free. You just got to pay for parking. Take Mark with you.
Okay, I can do it. I could call off Friday. I can do it.
Call off work and go. Be stuck in traffic.
No.
I think it's going to be like 90 or something like that, 88 degrees.
Oh, damn.
Last weather I seen was thunderstorms in Cleveland for SummerSlam.
Yeah.
That's going to suck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I told.
That's going to be a rough go, man.
I guess I'm okay being in the house watching SummerSlam. Why? Majority.
Best seat you can have.
Why? Majority of my friends I know is gonna be there, but you know.
Man, that's more power to
them. Yeah. I told my dad just today about it. Like, yeah, SummerSlam gonna be there. He said, "Oh, why aren't you going?" I was like, "Well, Dad, the cheapest tickets were like $200." He just said, $200. They're gonna pay that much just to watch fake wrestling. I'm like, Dad, it's not fake, it's real, but yes, they are paying that much to go see it.
There'll probably be some other stuff available we get closer,
Mm-hmm.
there might be some cheaper shit that pops up. You keep your eye out on stuff, but it ain't
I still ain't going.
gonna help the traffic, man. It ain't gonna help the traffic.
That's like basically if it's over at 11, 9 out of 10, you probably won't get out of Cleveland unless you go all the way around from like Mayfield Heights to Euclid, then do a big ass circle. Yeah, you'll be home maybe about 1-ish, 2 a.m.
Yeah, it's too late for me. I don't stay up that late. I ain't a young man. I'm old, Joe. I ain't as old as you, but I'm old.
I'll go with that.
So it's Monday. It's usually like a Raw preview show, right? That's usually what we're doing on Mondays.
Yeah.
Let's get a little elite though.
Okay.
Shelton Benjamin been rumored to maybe end up in AEW.
Nah, it's a toss up. I've been hearing that.
He has said, nothing really concrete, no real solid conversations have really happened, but hey, he stays interested. Now we got speculation that, pretty much confirmed, right?
Contract's ending.
MVP's contract is about to end, as is Bobby Lashley's. Neither of these men have been released. Make sure it's clear. Nothing saying they were released. Their contracts are set to expire very soon. Now, when a contract expires, Joe, what happens?
If they can work out that contract, they don't have to worry about the 90 days. Whatever,
Yep,
if it's
free agent.
If it ends at Tuesday at 11:59 p.m., they can show up somewhere on Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yeah. Got Panther in our comments talking about Tamina as well. They were all taken off the active internal roster. MVP, Bobby Lashley, and Tamina.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. This question. Who would like to see the Hurt Business reunited in AEW?
It can't happen without Alex Shelley. He's still in the contract.
They don't need everybody. All we really need is Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, and MVP.
Yeah, but Alex Shelley did a good
Wait,
run
well,
with
not Alex Shelley. That wasn't the other guy.
Alex. Oh God.
Who was the fourth guy?
Cedric
Alexander.
My bad.
Definitive difference between the two, Joe.
Yeah,
It's like whenever me and you are out places and people think I'm Joe.
It happened.
Get it all the time. Joe from Don't Say the F Word. I'm not Joe. There's a dead giveaway.
People might just hear it. People might just hear it. They don't see it, the face. They just hear it.
I get confused for Mark sometimes, too. Again, a dead giveaway.
Okay. Just saying.
Oh, man. What if Omos gets out?
I thought about that. Omos.
You know me and Mark love Omos. He's our guy.
I don't think Omos is gonna go yet because he's gonna be like one of them ambassadors or something like that. He ain't gonna go nowhere.
I've seen something that recently there was a creative pitch for Omos to return to TV, and it got talked about. He got called for an appearance. He came, wasn't used, and everything got scrapped.
Mm-hmm. I just think
I think Omos is really, really good for a guy his size, man.
He good.
He's a nice guy. He's a great artist.
No. He's a badass heel on TV, but in person, he's the nicest guy you can ever meet.
Such a nice guy. Man, he seems content with whatever. You don't see him say nothing negative. Very positive guy.
Mm-hmm. And he got the Undertaker's approval for a big man.
Yeah, he sure does.
But I don't know. I think if MVP goes, it might not be that good for Omar since Omar ain't got that. Well, he got good speech, but it ain't that best like MVP doing the talking for him.
Right. Yeah, I think he needs a manager type. Just because, man, a guy that size, you always just want to put a manager with him. I mean, you got guys like Psycho Sid, who we gave Harvey Whippleman to make him better, and he ain't even nearly that big. I think it's just very much guys that big aren't always. I think it's hard to be verbally threatening whenever you're already so physically impressive.
Mm-hmm. He could be the next Paul Heyman guy. Yeah.
Could be. Might need Heyman.
But yeah. And, then if Bobby leaves, the Pride. They'll just be the Street Profits again.
Man, the Street Profits thing fell flat before Bobby's injury, honestly. They couldn't figure out if they were heels or faces.
Yeah, that was kind of dumb. And he came out trying to be a heel, but they didn't pull it off that well.
I think it's hard to make Montez Ford unlikable. I don't think you could get him booed.
The only time you get a booed is when they finally separate.
Yeah. Getting the barbershop window situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
then again,
where would you like to see MVP Bobby Lashley end up? AEW, TNA, elsewhere, not even somewhere together. And this is, these are all grown men, the ability to pick what they want to do with things. Why did that zoom in like that? Whoa. Whoa. Back up, everybody.
Okay.
Jeez. That was real close, Joe. Don't get that close,
man. Hey, you trying to do some little cool side effects for shoulder?
I don't know. I'll be honest. I didn't even know that I could hit it.
Hey, there you go. See, look at you getting practice in. There you go.
Honestly, I don't know what that update was that makes it do that because it didn't used to do that. So that's different. Okay. Anyway, AEW or TNA? Where do you want to be?
I would say I would rather see MVP go on his journey doing his jiu-jitsu. He doing fine with that.
He is really good at jiu-jitsu, but I mean that's not.
I know
jiu-jitsu don't pay many people's bills, man. Let me tell you from experience.
Okay. I would say they're better. They're both better in TNA. They both are better in TNA than going over to AEW.
I think it would be great to see them in AEW. Only if the creative idea is to push the group to the moon.
Yeah.
I think they can't commit. We don't need another mid-card group in AEW. We don't. That's not what we need, and we don't need them to come in and be trios champs. They need to come in and start taking titles. And I don't know if the environment of AEW at the moment is ideal for them to do that.
No. They better going back to TNA because at TNA they don't gotta worry about anything. They can be a good faction again, the Beat Down Clan.
Yeah. Got Panther in the comments live on Instagram. Says he can see MVP going TNA. A lot of younger guys there. Can add some star power to TNA. I think so. And I think TNA's landscape at the moment, you could take that group and interject them into the title scene it is not as disruptive as it would be in AEW. With that said, might be the time to disrupt AEW. AEW matches are great, week in and week out. It's phenomenal, but nothing is really disruptive in AEW. People come in and they fit right into their slots. We don't. When someone's rumored to be coming, they come in, they go right where we think they're going to go. Nothing, no shakeup, no shockers, no surprises.
Mm-hmm.
If MVP, Bobby Lashley, Ricochet were to come in and disrupt the landscape of AEW and interject themselves into title pictures and just turn the company on its head, ratings will go up, ticket sales will go up, they'll probably move some merchandise. Again, I say those things aren't the biggest end-all, be-all, but many wrestling fans on social media, it's the end-all, be-all. I think if you were to get Bobby Lashley into the world title scene and put the world title on him before the end of 2024, if we can make this happen at light speed, thrust him right into the main event somehow. Casino ladder match, get the chip. Bobby Lashley gets thrown into that, he gets that chip. And he says the following week he wants a title shot. And he wins it in a squash match. Everyone is talking about AEW and Bobby Lashley. Shelton Benjamin comes in and takes the intergalactic planetary title to MJF. Everyone's talking about Shelton Benjamin in AEW. You want to create hype? You want to bring people, you want to bring eyes to your product? Disrupt it. Flip the whole. You can circle back to every storyline going on right now in time, but you will really only get one moment to disrupt everything.
One moment.
This could be the NWO moment for AEW because the shit with the Elite is not that.
They ain't really good to watch lately.
It's not as entertaining as I'd like. Everything else on AEW is way infinitely better than the Elite storyline. But I digress. Panthers in the comments. Do you think SummerSlam is when Dom turns on Rhea Ripley? And Moose needs a mouthpiece in TNA. MVP could absolutely be that guy. I agree with that. Does Dom turn on Rhea Ripley, Joe? Is that what we're thinking's coming?
Well, he got one mommy, so yeah.
Maybe. It's definitely a possibility, right?
Mm-hmm. He got that one mommy, so that's about it. Yeah. But then again, who knows? It could be what you think. Dom helps Liv keep the belt.
Yeah. I think that's inevitably how it has to go, right? I feel like we're on the verge of the end of the Judgment Day.
It's a slowly.
I feel like we have felt like this a few times.
Like I said, they trying to turn Priest to the baby face of Raw since they really don't got baby face. So I think they're gonna let Priest run 2024 all the way.
The fact that they're putting together the kind of little documentary of Damian Priest and having him do a live show, I definitely think they're trying to push him as the babyface of Raw. So Priest is a babyface, and Rhea's a babyface. Kind of hard to have them battling for leadership of a heel faction. I don't think that really works.
If you look at it, if you watch it last week, you could tell that Rhea was kind of a goodie. She was trying to make the boys be goody too as well, but taking all her anger and frustration out on Dom for betraying her while she was out. But it's like she trying to make Finn and JD slowly turn to the good side. So
yeah, Panther makes a great point. They could always tease it, have Dom make a mistake that helps Liv capitalize, and then later we have the turn. I'm really sick of the whole story, to be honest. I'm really over it.
You got to look at it. Every faction goes on for a while until that gets that turning point where it just can't go no more.
Yeah,
I would say maybe roughly Survivor Series, they probably be gone by Survivor Series.
yeah. Well, you know what? Speaking of factions that go on a little too long, a little bit of a Raw preview tonight. We have Xavier Woods with Otis and Akira Tozawa. Alpha students, whatever we're calling them. Alpha dropouts. Against the Final Testament. Again, a faction that's probably going on a little too long because I have no idea what the purpose of the Final Testament is. What's the mission statement?
It was Cross needed more people to help him go get the Pride at the time because Cross was going after Bobby Lashley. Then Lashley got the Street Profits. Then that's when AOP came back.
Yeah. I like Karrion Kross. I like the Authors of Pain. I like Paul Ellering. I don't understand what the group is. Are they satanic?
Mm-hmm.
Are they can't be, I guess they could be the spooky group now because the kids from Hot Topic, also known as the Judgment Day, aren't spooky anymore. You know, the promos, the video packages that Cross cuts are this weird, like Raven-esque poetry. I don't understand what the hell the group's doing. When Karrion Kross returned, he put the hourglass in the ring and looked at Roman Reigns.
And took out Drew first. That was the best. That was good.
Well, but then his Drew feud was pathetic. His first several feuds were so sad that he couldn't win a match without his wife's assistance. How am I supposed to believe you're a killer? And that's the way your matches go.
That's how my dad believes in it. The woman always helps out.
You eventually got to win a match on your own.
Now, when you got your wife by your side, cheap, hairspray, whatever it was in that little bottle, everything. Cheap to win.
We also have. How do you think that match goes? 6-man tag.
Cross and AOP gonna win.
Right? Maybe Chad Gable involvement. Maybe I don't know. I don't really know where this goes. Is Chad Gable continuing his feud with Otis and Tozawa, or is he only worried about the Wyatt Six?
I think he's worried about the Six now.
So we built the heel turn of Chad Gable to get no payoff.
Yeah.
Literally no payoff at all.
I think this is going to
But
happen.
people say Tony Khan can't tell a story.
I'm just going to say, I say Chad Gable and the Creed brothers does try to interfere in the match, and then boom, you get the lights go out.
Then the Wyatt Six comes out.
Yeah.
So we're gonna kind of connect these pieces. So we're gonna take the spooky Final Testament and have them involved in a segment where the spookier Wyatt Six interferes also.
Something like that. Yeah.
Maybe the Final Testament should be on a different show than the Wyatt Six.
Hey, I just say this. If it happens around 9:30, 10 o'clock, you know that's when you're going to have the Wyatt Six. If that match takes place around that time frame, 9:30, 10 o'clock, you'll know the Wyatt is coming up.
The other match we have announced, because we have just two matches announced for Raw that I'm aware of. The other one is Laya Valkyrie versus Sonya Deville.
Yeah, I did hear about that one. Yeah.
They got Panther in the comments live on Instagram. Yeah, this is some goofy stuff. Yeah, what's happening on Raw is really some goofy stuff. Last week's Raw had 49 minutes of professional wrestling. AEW had a 59-minute opening match. The opening match had more wrestling than the entire 3-hour episode of Raw had. But that's not even the point. My point is that Raw has so many things happening that are so similar but so far apart from each other. You have the Wyatt Six, as spooky as you can possibly be. You have the Judgment Day that used to be really spooky and worked at Hot Topic, but now I think all those guys got jobs at Journeys and they're just selling sneakers. And then you have whatever the hell the Final Testament is supposed to be. And I can't figure out what this group is. I don't know what their mission statement is. I don't know if they want to win titles. I don't know why they feud with people. I don't know what they needed Paul Ellering for. I want to know where his puppet's at from SummerSlam 92.
Well, Paul Ellering was always AOP manager. And
Yeah. Them in NXT was great. First War Games in NXT they were involved in. When they debuted, they told him we were good. We got this on our own, and then they didn't. But I don't know why I don't know what the group wants to accomplish, because no one's ever said Karrion Kross speaks in riddles in the video packages. At least he doesn't give me a QR code to go and figure it out on my own. But I don't know. But
I would say
Laya Valkyrie versus Sonya Deville. The only thing possibly good from this match is that Vince Russo said if Valkyrie gets over in WWE, he's going to retire from everything.
that ain't going to happen.
Yeah, it's not. He'll find excuses like Ryback.
At least you won't hear bro like 30 times, you know.
Yeah. I mean, does Vince Russo sell a shirt that just says bro on it?
I don't know. I don't think he does.
He should. That's a missed opportunity on his part.
I mean, that'd be funny. I'll probably.
He really should. Yeah, that's definitely what he should be doing. The other announcement we have for Monday Night Raw tonight, again, it's a 3-hour show, goes live in like 2.5 hours. We have those matches announced, and we have CM Punk returns to Raw.
Oh, there you go. Okay. I'm going to say
Punk's opening the show, right?
I'm trying to think of my time. Wow, think of my time. So,
you're trying to pick what time? So we're both in agreement. Punk opens the show.
Punk opens the show.
Okay, if Punk's opening the show, and this is Go Home Raw before SummerSlam.
8:25.
8:25 for the bell to ring for the first match to start.
8:25.
I think it'll be past the 30-minute mark.
Oh damn.
I think it'll be after 8:30. 8:30 what? I don't know. I think it's gonna. I think we're going to get 30 minutes into Raw before the bell rings for the match to start. It's go home Raw before SummerSlam, right? No, that's next week. Damn, I'm wrong.
That's next week.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's next week.
Man, Punk has to open the show, right?
Punk is gonna probably open the show.
He's gonna spend 10 minutes pandering to the crowd.
Nah, I'll say 8-10.
Saying that he loves them and he loves WWE. Triple H is his best friend. He's gonna thank Triple H for writing the pipe bomb. He's gonna say Chicago 19 times.
And Seth comes out.
Drew's gonna throw a bracelet. I'm still saying 8:30.
Okay, let's go 8:30. I'll say 8:25. 8:25. Okay. You know what? I'll let slide whatever time at 8:30. We'll go with that. I'll let that slide. Whatever time at the 8:30.
Unless I want to pick. I want to change how the show opens.
Okay, that's a little.
Let's open the show with Braun Breaker instead.
Braun Breaker.
He doesn't have a match announced. Punk's announced to be there already. Why open the show with Punk? Let's push Punk to the second hour. Open with some chaos. Have Braun Breaker beat people up.
That would be good.
Give Braun the opening match. Opening match. Bell rings. 8:13.
All right, 8:30. Okay.
This week they're going to jump right to the professional wrestling. Next week it'll be after 8:30 whenever they actually get to a match. Because next week is Go Home Raw, and it's gonna remind everyone of why they need to tune in SummerSlam. This week, pro wrestling. Braun Breaker beating somebody up because he wants an IC title shot.
I'll go with that.
Right? That's how I'd book the show.
I'll go with that. That sounds reasonable.
Yeah. Maybe that's a show idea. How would I book tonight's show? Maybe that's what we need to start doing.
Or it could be good old Seth coming out first. He ain't got no match neither. Technically,
Seth does not have a SummerSlam match, does he?
Technically, right now, he doesn't have a match. Technically,
Punk is rumored to possibly be cleared for SummerSlam.
And then I would say next week, if they still got Drew off the show for suspension, Drew will be back in next week, and that's when they'll make the match: Drew versus either Seth or Punk.
What match would you make for SummerSlam? We have the Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Steve Austin, Modern Era. What is the SummerSlam match you make with those three? One person has got to be the guest referee.
I would say this. I would pick Drew versus Seth. Winner goes on to face CM Punk at Bad Blood.
So Punk's angle is everybody wants to fight me. You guys got to fight each other to figure out who gets to fight me.
If Punk is not medically clear, they both hate Punk. So winner face Punk at Bad Blood.
Is CM Punk the special referee?
If it happens, it happens. But I don't think he should be. But
you wouldn't make him be the special guest referee?
Hey, if Punk was a special guest referee, they all be taking out Punk. Both of them would take out Punk. Then they'll have to get another referee in the match. Doom.
Hear me Punk gets appointed the special guest referee. Adam Pearce tells Punk, you're going to call it down the middle. And if you do any funny business, whoever wins picks the match they face you in. They pick the stipulation.
That sounds reasonable.
And what happens? Drew gets in Punk's face. Drew goes to use the chair. Punk takes the chair from him. Drew spits in Punk's face. Punk swings the chair. Drew moves. He hits Seth. Drew pins Seth. Faces CM Punk and Hell in a Cell.
I'll just add that just to make it sound reasonable. We'll just say Seth gets up from that chair shot as Punk and them have an argument. Then Drew hit him with the Claymore and looks Punk right in the face as he counts the 1, 2, 3.
So that way Drew doesn't win because of the chair shot?
Yeah.
That could work. That could work. Do you think the first match between Drew and CM Punk should be a Hell in a Cell match? I say absolutely not.
They both ain't been to Hell in a Cell, have they? No.
But it just seems inevitable that that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, they're going to do it anyway. Hell in a Cell.
That's supposed to be the last match. How do you build this up for so long and you're going to give us the first match between these guys is going to be Hell in a Cell?
I mean,
it shouldn't be. It just shouldn't be that.
It's the 27th anniversary for it? 2020. For the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah. I think 27 years.
They got to do it with some match. Start the
Someone's got to be in a Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood. It just should not be Seth and it shouldn't be Drew and CM Punk.
Right.
It would be better for it to be Drew and Seth Hell in a Cell than for it to be Drew and Punk Hell in a Cell.
But you got to think about it. Seth and Drew really didn't have that many feuds, encounters over the past year, this whole year. It's mostly been
nothing recent, no, but at least they've had matches.
Yeah, they had matches, but mostly it's been since the Royal Rumble, Drew and CM Punk. That's been the main topic. No matter, even if he can't do nothing with one arm, he did send that Mania. And it was Money in the Bank. They found a way to use him.
We know we're going to have Damian Priest, Gunther segment. I asked you last week what you thought. I'll ask you again today. Who wins?
I'm still sticking with Priest.
The announcement of the Damian Priest live in Cleveland really makes me think Priest beats Gunther. And I don't think I agree with it.
Well, I didn't know nothing about the day thing before I made my decision last week, just so everybody knows. But I do think they're going to push Priest all the way to 2024 as the babyface of Raw with the belt.
All right. So then let me ask you this question. Today is July 22nd, 2024. If you have to book it right now, today, you have the pencil. Who wins 2025 Royal Rumble?
2025 Rumble. Ooh, that's a damn good question. Yeah. I would make it just to go with the farewell tour. Cena.
John Cena wins the Rumble.
Just so reason why he'll do a little farewell tour. He'll do his limited matches that he could do. Boom. Then I guess since he's doing it all the way through December, he drops it. Well, let's just say he get added to another pay-per-view just for the heck of it to drop the belt. Or he rides it out through the whole year 2025 to December. And then the last day of that December, whatever, he relinquishes the title. And then in the Royal Rumble, they'll do like they did when Ric Flair won it, how they did that little Rumble.
The winner of the Rumble gets the world title.
There you go.
I don't know if I would put Cena winning the Rumble. Right now, my gut says you have Braun Breaker win the Rumble. But if you have Cena win it, I would have Cena enter at number 1. So you think there's no way he wins, and then he just survives through the whole thing. I do think Cena should be world champion again. I do like the idea of him not putting someone over and him just relinquishing that title. I almost never like this idea, but it works for John Cena. The way that I would do it is whatever the last show is, 2025, whatever it is. Cena comes out, thanks everyone for the run. They lower a carabiner. He straps it on. He straps a spinner championship on. They hoist it up. So whoever gets the title is the champ. And you just have a crazy-ass ladder match take place.
That'd be like the whole Raw show then.
Yep. And it's just people just come out. Whoever gets that belt first. Who you put it on, I don't know. But whoever gets it's a made man.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be chaos. I don't think that's been done before. A free-for-all ladder match. But, man, it'd be memorable.
That would.
Any surprise prediction for Raw tonight?
I'm going to say Braun Breaker takes out Sammy and Dragunov. So he'll send the message to Adam Pearce to put them all in the match for that IC title.
Triple threat match?
Triple threat match.
At SummerSlam?
At SummerSlam.
I like that one. We're going to end with that. Thank you, everyone. Check us out live on Instagram. If you're not live on Instagram, you're on Spotify, YouTube, wherever it may be. Thank you. But you're missing all the fun of being live on Instagram. Usually, I'm using copyrighted music that I don't get away with on YouTube. Usually, Joe and Mark are swearing like crazy, and it gets a little sketchy on YouTube. And you don't get to be in the comments having fun with everybody checking us out live. All the F-heads out there, thank you for checking us out. Yes, I'm still trying to get F-heads to catch on, Joe. Don't look at me like that. That's the T-shirt. I'm a F-head.
Hey, I'll still wear it no matter what.
And thank you, everyone, for checking us out. We will be back Wednesday night, 5 p.m. AEW Dynamite preview show. A little bit of a Raw recap. We'll hear what Joe had to say. See what Mark thought of the 3 hours and 2 minutes of wrestling. Back on Wednesday, guys. We're out.
All right. There you are.